Comfort. Timothy Jensen, Jensen Transport in Independence, Iowa. Quick shout out to everybody watching. Comfort. It's often we just want to grab a hold of our favorite animal, our favorite blanket, our favorite toy, whatever that is when we're a kid or a child. And we just want to hang on to that thing and, and live and enjoy that comfort. The same thing happens with kids and parents, when we're all young and scared or we just don't feel comfortable, we feel sick, we want to hang out, we want to be close. We want to feel some of that comfort. We want someone to feel like, they care about us, that they're there for us. And as adults, maybe not so much, as a process of becoming a man but just becoming an adult, a lot of that comfort is forced upon us. And we have to be ready for that. It's a little bit harder as an adult because you're expected as you get older. You have younger people looking up to you. They expect you to be ready for the discomfort. They look to you and they look and expect you to have experience and an answer, and even with that, a lot of that comes with time. And I think part of our problem as a culture is we really do need to value, the information that let's call them our elders or older generation give us. Honestly, we all fail at that at times. They have more experience than us. Sometimes we think, they have a better idea than us. But in the end, if we can get it all done together and get the results that we all need to be successful, that's so important. But to feel that comfort through there and be an adult and how that's pressed upon us in the trucking world, it's different. You can't wait for discomfort to come in trucking. You really can't. If you're in the middle of nowhere and you have a problem and you don't have a set of tools and you're not ready and you don't have the knowledge and you're not prepared and it happens again and again, that's a sign of immaturity. It's not a sign of, becoming an adult. It's not a sign of experience at all. It's a sign of just ignorance, ignoring what you really need to do. Yeah, we all want to be young. We all want to be 21 or 18 or live in whatever we felt was maybe the happier time of our life. Maybe it's when you're, 5 or 6, want to go back to those times when you could sit out on the sidewalk out in front of your house, and just play with your, Hot Wheels cars. Watch the old days when the high school band used to march and walk by the house when we were kids. That's what it was like when I was growing up. I remember it. I remember one day vividly it was like that. It was a great day. And I remember that day. Before I knew it, it was 11 o'clock and it felt like I had already lived like 3 days. It was amazing. It was a fantastic day. But we don't always have that ability as adults to really do that. And I think we do need to protect our kids somewhat from that because they don't need to live in adult problems. The problem is as they get older, they have to start to deal with that and live in adult problems. We don't stay the same age for a reason. We're not vampires. We don't live forever. It's a process of growth. It's a process of maturation. It's a process of even fading away in the end. It's all there. But it's so important to understand that living in that comfort, it's okay, but it really doesn't do us any benefits as we get older. So as truck drivers or even as adults, we have to learn how to face that discomfort. We have to learn what our weaknesses are, and if you're driving truck and you're not mechanical in any sense, then you need to get on YouTube and you need to watch some videos. It doesn't matter what it is, how a truck works, how to check your oil, what a brake chamber is, what happens when, brakes are applied, how air pressure works through your brake system. It's all out there. It's all there for free, but it will make you a better driver and it will make you a more learned person. It's the same way. You don't need to crack a book to do that. Timothy Jensen, Jensen Transport, Independence, Iowa. Hey, be uncomfortable out there and enjoy it, because once you get through that, you are comfortable. you're comfortable because you can handle anything. Have a great night.